Hey guys, it's Gail with Pop Culture. We are here with Lainey Wilson. Lainey, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We have lots of things to talk about. So Lainey is on Broken Bow Records, and I just learned your album is done.
It is done. It is mastered. The label is actually going to hear it next week, and I'm going to be on radio tour here real soon.
So you're not going to get any sleep?
No sleep. Yeah, I better get used to this.
right. Now, it was produced by Jay Joyce,
Yes.
who is like one of the biggest producers ever.
Yes, he is. He's my favorite all-time producer, and I've got the opportunity to work with him on a full record, and he just brought these songs to life like I never could have imagined, and I can't wait for y'all to hear it.
Describe it a little bit.
So, I mean, I'm sure you can tell from my accent that it is pretty country, but it does have a little bit of a rock edge and just kind of a throwback feel. It's awesome. I mean, I'm partial because it's mine, but the best way I can explain it, I've been using the words fresh, but also familiar.
Okay, okay. Did you write the songs?
I did.
All of them?
All 12 of them.
Did you write them with other people?
Yes, co-wrote every single one of them with some of the best songwriters in Nashville who are dear friends of mine now, and just lucky to be in a room with them, so I'm excited.
So you grew up in a very small town, right? Like population like 300?
Yes, probably less than that, honestly.
Are they all your relatives?
299 now that I moved away. Yes, girl, they are all family.
Where are you from?
I'm from Northeast Louisiana, from a little town called Baskin, about 30 miles south of Monroe. Not sure if you've heard of Monroe, but yeah, so when I moved to Nashville, it was a little bit of a culture shock, but country came to town.
How did you get your record deal? Talk to us a little bit about the transition from small town Louisiana to Music City and being a signed recording artist.
Yeah, so actually when I first moved to town, coming from Baskin, I hooked up a Flagstaff bumper pull camper trailer, and I lived in the thing for about 3 years here in Nashville, and I was known as the camper trailer girl around town for a while. And at that time, I wasn't, I wasn't really well connected, to be honest with you, and it took me a long time to even slightly get my foot in the door, I guess you could say, with, people on Music Row and just getting to know songwriters and stuff. Well, I eventually, after being here for a really long time, ASCAP put me in their GPS program, which is basically where they, find 10 or so writers that they believe in and kind of hook them up with publishers in town. And that kind of, was a stepping stone for me. I had been touring for, years, just building my fan base and stuff, but this was an opportunity for me to get in there and get to know these songwriters and stuff, and eventually signed a publishing deal with Sony ATV. And about 6 months after that, signed a record deal with Broken Bow. And so the past year and a half for me has been pretty wild compared to, what it was in the beginning.
And you're not living in the trailer anymore.
Nope. She's gone.
So interesting fun fact about Lainey, you were a Hannah Montana impersonator.
Yes, I was. I did that all throughout high school, and I would do like 3 or 4 birthday parties a weekend. But Lainey Wilson would sometimes open up for Hannah Montana. So, yeah.
Can you do something now?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I know best of both worlds, but
we'll save it. We'll save it. So when's your album coming out?
Well, we're trying to figure that out right now. Once everybody hears it on the label, we're going to figure out our rollout plan, and I'll be on radio tour probably within the next month. So we're going to have some new music real soon.
What's the single?
We don't know just yet.
Okay. Will you come back and talk to us?
I'm so anxious.
She's coming back, guys. For more on Lainey and all your other favorite artists, please visit popculture.com.